What's up guys? You're gonna notice a couple of things that are different. One, I'm using a ring light, and here's the picture of the setup. Yeah, it's not the best picture I've taken. Look, I'm not a professional photographer, okay? This is the best that I can do. So I got this ring light for Christmas because I wanted to make my videos a little bit better than I did last year. So I started using this since the first episode of Marvel March. Now you'll see the difference between the videos that I shot with this light versus the ones without it. So that way you'll see it. So two, I'm filming this video in a different room. As you can see, all of this. Now, why am I shooting my videos in a different room? Because I'm working on a special background in my room, and I can't tell you what it is because I want it to be a surprise for you guys. Now, if you're one of those people who hate surprises, well, too bad. You're gonna see it anyway. But if you're one of those people who love surprises, that's great. Once my background is complete, I will reveal it to you guys in future reviews. Now, if you all have been watching me for a year, you would notice that I kept my hair up for my movie reviews. So, I decided that for this episode of Marvel March, I will let my hair down throughout the whole review. And here it is. There you go. Go ahead. Let the comments roll in. And let's get started with my review of Thor. Thor came out on April 16th, 2011 in Sydney, Australia, and on May 6th, 2011 in the United States. Well, I guess we're going back to the good old down under, am I right, mates? Anyway, we are introduced to Thor, the God of Thunder, portrayed by Chris Hemsworth. He was crashing into our world like some kind of drunk driver on Friday night. But seriously, Thor was banished after raiding a dormant war, stranded in New Mexico, stripped of his powers and his hammer, as his brother Loki plots to take the Asgardian throne and Thor must prove himself worthy. On Earth, he meets the lovely Dr. Jane Foster, portrayed by Natalie Portman, her sassy sidekick Darcy, portrayed by Kat Dennings, and the kinda creepy Dr. Selvig, portrayed by Stellan Skarsgård? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Let me just say, these women are not your typical damsels in distress. They are more like this. Dude, where's my hammer? And why you wearing that ridiculous costume? That is bloody hell of you. Everyone tries to live Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, which is basically an Asgardian equivalent of a CrossFit challenge. This is more like a live action version of the Sword and the Stone, but with more muscles and less talking animals. And instead of being stuck in the rock, it's stuck in the ground. Maybe the hammer's magnetic or something, I don't know. Even Stan Lee makes a cameo appearance because, duh, he's Stan Lee. But in this one, he's just as useless as the rest of us. Everyone really wants that hammer. And what are they gonna do with it? When I pull that hammer, I would like to put it on display in my home and treasure it forever. Psh, that is so typical of you. When I pull that hammer, I will use it as a weapon and kill so many people and get away with murder. Really? Is this guy for real? Now, as for Thor's brother Loki, who is portrayed by Tom Hiddleston, the sassy green-clad baddie, he discovers that he's actually Laufey's son, adopted by Odin after a war. Talk about family drama, right? Loki throws a tantrum louder than a 5-year-old toddler who spilled their juice box and confronts Odin, who's basically like, dude, I'm tired. Let me take a nap. Now Loki is seizing the chance, takes the throne, and offers Laufey to kill Odin. But spoiler alert, Loki betrays the Frost Giants and kills Laufey himself. He is basically the ultimate sibling rivalry. Instead of petty arguments, it's mass murder. Thor arrives at Asgard and Loki reveals his plan to destroy Jotunheim, which is a bit dramatic, even for a god. Thor fights Loki in a fight that is so epic, it could make a volcano cry. But in the end, Thor destroys the Bifrost Bridge to stop Loki's plan, stranding himself in Asgard. And Loki, being the drama queen he is, allows himself fall into the abyss. It's like, fine, you don't love me. I'll just fall into a wormhole and escape to Earth. Now speaking of Earth, this post-credit scene is, well, not very interesting. Sylvie gives Whisk away to a S.H.I.E.L.D. facility and Nick Fury opens a briefcase with a mysterious cube. Honestly, they could have just shown me a funny dog video. That would be much more exciting. So overall, I like Thor. It's got some good action and drama, and of course, Chris Hemsworth. I mean, can you tell us apart? Hair-wise? No? Fine. So, I give Thor a 7 out of 10 hammers. Ha! And you thought I was gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Man, you guys are so gullible. It's not a high art masterpiece, but hey, sometimes you gotta watch a guy beat someone's ass with a hammer. And that's okay. So if you're looking for a good time, go check this movie out. If you're fans of this movie. And you guys might be wondering why I put the title card that says Robert Ramos will return in every episode. Well, because in the first 3 Marvel movies, Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, and Iron Man 2 don't have that title card. So I decided to make my own little title card to remind you guys that I will be back for another Marvel movie review. Just to clear things up. With that being said, that concludes this episode of Marvel March and my review of Thor. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on all notifications so you'll be the first ones to see my new video and catch up with the rest of my videos. And I'll see you guys in my next review.